give the floor to the Maaat for Peace, Development and Human Rights.
President, global peace-building efforts, a key objective of achieving sustainable development, need effective mechanisms to eliminate biological weapons and other weapons of mass destruction. Developing this mechanism needs persistent efforts from all, especially since the Biological Weapons Convention lacks formal measures to ensure compliance and verification. Despite what is stipulated in the international treaties that were established after World War II about the prohibition of biological weapons, many countries still possess or are actively pursuing the possession of these deadly weapons. In the face of this, pandemics or successive global epidemics breaking out worldwide have been interpreted by some states as a part of a major global conflict. Mr. President, perhaps the most prominent threat caused by the spread of biological weapons is that of bioterrorism. This would entail the deliberate release of biological agents to cause diseases or death, in addition to harming food crops and livestock, terrorizing civilians, causing destruction of property, and in some cases, triggering epidemics or plagues. Bioterrorism is considered the most serious phenomenon after nuclear terrorism. International reports have expressed fears that there might be an increased risk of biological attacks by terrorist groups in the aftermath of the coronavirus pandemic. Terrorists may deliberately resort to using pathogens or other effective biological materials in their attacks. The damage to people and the economy would be much greater than in a typical terrorist attack. These attacks could paralyze societies for long periods, spreading widespread fear and mistrust among all people, not just the affected areas. Mr. President, in light of this, Maaat, in cooperation with GCLA, reiterates the need to free the world from weapons of mass destruction, especially biological weapons. For this, it is necessary to enhance transparency, build confidence, and increase public awareness so governments can be persuaded to strengthen systems for destroying stockpiles of biological weapons and to stop their manufacturing. There must be renewed efforts to link biological disarmament with sustainable development goals. Additionally, global efforts must be unified and continued to combat these threats. The goal must be to reach a complete and comprehensive ban on manufacturing and using biological weapons, by including domestic and national laws to complement the international legal framework. Countries must also work to curb and prevent illegal arms trafficking and unify their efforts to prevent terrorists from acquiring them. This is additional to the need to prevent the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction and to monitor the means of obtaining materials and technologies that can be used in their manufacture. State parties to the Convention must work to destroy the biological weapons they own, especially since some armed actors have a growing interest in possessing them. The wide availability of advanced scientific and technological tools should not lead to the development of biological weapons. Lastly, Maaat reiterates the importance of civil society and international organization participation. This is imperative for implementing the treaty, supporting countries in this meeting, and encouraging youth engagement with the issue. Thank you.
I thank Maaat for Peace, Development and Human Rights.